Welcome to the Toad Sports app. Today I'll walk you through how this powerful tool can transform your sports betting research process. Whether you're new to sports betting or a seasoned analyst looking to save time and find value, this guide will help you get the most out of Toad Sports. When you first launch the app, you'll see the player projections screen. Each player projection card displays essential information at a glance: the player's name, prop type, whether it's an over or under projection, the game they're playing in, the best available odds, their projected stat line, the established prop line, the calculated edge, and the probability of hitting their prop. Let's break down what edge really means, as it's the foundation of finding value. The edge represents the difference between our projected probability and the sportsbook's implied odds. For example, looking at Aaron Nesmith's PRA under prop, we can see he has a 50.3% probability of going under according to our projections. His best odds for this prop imply a 51.22% probability. When we subtract 51.22% from 50.3%, we get a negative 0.92% edge. This negative edge tells us the sportsbooks are expecting this outcome more frequently than our projections indicate, so this isn't a bet we'd recommend. Remember, in Toad Sports, we always focus on projections with a positive edge. Now let's explore the powerful filtering capabilities. By clicking the filter button in the top right corner, you'll see a comprehensive list of options that allow you to customize your research with incredible precision. You can filter by specific players, particular games, sportsbooks offering the props, prop types, over-under preferences, alternate prop lines, custom sorting options, and set minimum and maximum thresholds for projections, prop lines, edge values, and probabilities. This level of customization means you can quickly narrow down to exactly what you're looking for instead of scrolling through endless props. Let's look at a promising projection. By setting our criteria for Alperen Sengun's PRA and focusing on his over, we can see he has a 58.6% probability of exceeding his line of 37.5 based on his projection of 40.22 PRA. This gives him a plus 6.2% edge at his best odds of minus 105 on DraftKings. It's crucial to understand that a probability over 50% doesn't guarantee success. It simply means that based on our data, this outcome should occur 58.6% of the time, or 586 out of 1,000 similar scenarios. When betting with projected probabilities, we focus more on the edge than the raw probability. Let me illustrate this with a few examples. If a player has a 25% probability of recording a triple-double with odds of plus 650, this represents significant value. The implied probability of plus 650 odds is just 13.3%, but our projection gives it a 25% chance and 11.7% edge. Similarly, if a player has a 19.5% probability of scoring a touchdown with odds of plus 475, implied probability of 17.4%, that's a 2.1% edge in your favor. Or consider a baseball player with a 33.3% probability of hitting a home run and odds of plus 250, implied 28.6%. That's a 4.7% edge, representing a valuable betting opportunity. These examples demonstrate why edge calculation is so powerful. It identifies situations where the sportsbook's odds don't accurately reflect the true probability of an outcome. Once we've identified a promising prop based on projections, we can examine the player's historical performance. For Sengun, we can see he's gone over 37.5 PRA in 3 of his last 5 games. Looking at his last 10 games shows he's gone over in 5 games, but wait, there's an anomaly with just 3 PRA in 1 game. Using the minutes filter reveals he only played 3 minutes in that game against the Raptors. Since Sengun is expected to play around 35 minutes tonight, we can set a minutes filter between 33 and 37 to get a more accurate picture. Now we see he's gone over this line in 6 of his last 10 games when playing within that minutes range, a much more relevant data point for our analysis. For researchers who want a comprehensive overview of all players on the slate, simply click the Foursquare menu in the top right corner to access the condensed projections view. This displays each player's stats in a color-coded format that you can sort by clicking any stat type. For instance, clicking the PTS button sorts all players from highest to lowest projected points, giving you an instant ranking that can be applied to any prop type. Moving to team projections for money lines, spreads, and totals, let's examine the Calgary Flames versus Dallas Stars game. Team projections can be viewed in two formats. The condensed view shows team names, projected goals, the difference between projected goals, edge values, projected totals, and win probabilities, with the projected winner highlighted in the circle. By clicking the hamburger menu, you can switch to the detailed view, which presents the information in the same format as player projections for consistent analysis. Looking at the Flames versus Stars matchup, we can see the Stars have a 61.6% probability of winning, but show a negative edge of negative 9.8% at negative 250 odds. Meanwhile, the Flames have plus 210 odds with a 38.4% win probability, giving them a positive edge of plus 6.1%. This illustrates an important concept. The projected winner doesn't always offer the best betting value. Remember, we're not simply looking for teams with over 50% win probability. We're hunting for positive edges where the sportsbooks have undervalued a team's chances. In contrast, looking at the Seattle Kraken versus Nashville Predators game, we can find situations where the projected winner also offers value, with the Kraken showing both a 50.7% win probability and a plus 3.9% edge. The trends section provides hit rates for props across various time frames, the last 5 games, last 10 games, performance against tonight's opponent, and season-long statistics. Like the other sections, these can be sorted by clicking the top bar. While standard props are useful, sometimes examining alternate lines gives additional insights. By clicking the Settings button in the top right corner, you can adjust the prop line to explore different scenarios. For example, we can check how often each player has scored at least 30 points this season. It appears Luka has achieved this in 42% of his games. Finally, the Player Insights section offers quick summaries of player trends, giving you rapid access to patterns and performance data. These insights can also be filtered and sorted by player, prop type, over/under, and the number of games included in the trend. Looking at Braden Point from the Tampa Bay Lightning, we can see he's gone over 0.5 points in 11 of his last 15 games. Clicking his insight card launches the Player Research Lab, revealing he's exceeded this line in 4 of his last 5 games, 8 of his last 10, and 76% of his games this season. Comprehensive data that helps you make more confident decisions. I hope this guide has demonstrated how Toad Sports can revolutionize your sports betting research process. We're constantly enhancing our features, improving functionality, and refining the user experience to make Toad Sports the ultimate one-stop shop for sports betting research. If you have any questions, please reach out to us on Twitter, X, or Instagram. We're always happy to help our users get the most from the app. And if you haven't tried Toad Sports yet, now's the perfect time. We offer a completely free 7-day trial that gives you full access to every premium feature with no payment required up front. This means you can experience all the powerful analytics and research tools we've just covered before deciding whether to become a premium member. Don't waste hours manually researching props or rely on someone else's picks. Upgrade your research process with data-driven insights that help you find real betting value. Download Toad Sports today and see the difference professional-grade analytics can make to your sports betting decisions.